Good morning, world. It's time to go back to work. It's Thursday. Super Thursday, okay? We got one side of the van stripped off. The back, we're going to leave it. And don't forget about Ameritech Pressure Cleaning Systems. Your go-to place in the state of Florida. They make custom rigs. No one makes a rig like that. If you can find another pressure washing outlet that makes custom rigs like this, well, sure do let me know about that. You know, everything is the way it needs to be. See, when you pull up to the job, you know, the job is, say this is the job, right? Where are the hose reels going? They go right to the job. As a matter of fact, when I do this job over here, my neighbors, I just park the rig right where it is and I run under the fence, and I can go the whole property and then reel right back into the truck and back it right into the garage. It's a pretty cool job. We'll be doing it here in the midsummer. She has it, get it done every year, the whole property. All right. And we got a storage rack for the Mini Mondu. The Mini Mondu loves it up there. And it's going to be warm today. So what do we have? We got a cooler full of goodies in there. Lots of water, Gatorades, Powerades, all sugarless, good healthy stuff. Okay, when we get done working today, I'm going to come home and get this off of here. And then I can drive by the drawing board in Spring Hill, Florida. If you're looking to get some shirts made or a wrap or some stickers, that's the go-to place here. Tell them Don from Super Blast sent you, and they'll take care of you. Today we got a regular customer. We got sidewalks and a pool cage over in Pristine Place, where I get to use my new little kiosk. I don't have to make any phone calls. I can just go right into the place now. It's awesome. And then after that, we're going to be doing another regular customer. My good buddy Joe out there in Odessa on Edge Court. It's a pretty big house, so I don't know if we're doing his pool cage today or not, but he says the house is pretty moldy and dingy, so we're going to take care of that for Joe. But right now, we got to get to the gas station and fill up with some gas and get the day started, all right? Let's get after it. And we are going to have some free downstream classes today. Paying it forward to you guys just starting out. Always teach the basic stuff. You can advance to other things as you move along. All right? I'm Don, and let's get after it. Hey. You know, I forgot to mention something today. I've been meaning to talk about it all week. You know, I have one person out there, and it's only one. They don't do it all the time, but they are the hater. Good morning, hater. This person seems to give me a thumbs down every once in a while. I've only gotten one thumbs down on, you know, several videos, but why would you give me a thumbs down, you know? Why don't you grow some coons then? Come on and tell everybody why you hate me, all right? But you know what? I'm the only one that knows that you're doing it. I'm the only one that sees a thumbs down. They don't show that on YouTube. So actually, you're just wasting your time, and it really doesn't affect my channel. So, but I just thought I'd go ahead and acknowledge you today, and get a life, bro. Get after it. Okay, good morning. Here we are at the first job. We're going to be doing the pool cage, which is down the side of the house over there. You can see the hoses running that way. The lady's going to put the house up for sale. Her husband passed away. What a great guy, too. This is a regular customer. I didn't know that. Kind of a shock, actually. But the gutters in the house are dirty. She's going to put it up on the market, so I'm going to give her a sample. She has scheduled the house to get washed along with the sidewalks. We'll do that on May 1st. Okay, here we are at the class, downstream class. I always like to pay it forward. Don't pay attention to any of these guys that are trying to charge you for a class. This is the hookup where you see if you have a 4-gallon-a-minute machine. This is your unloader right here. This is just a little loader block, so we can bolt it to the trailer and use it. Okay, this is machine B, which we're not going to be using machine B today. We're going to move up to machine A. Got to keep the hours even. Going to be putting it in for maintenance. Going to be taking a vacation in May. Going to be staying home and do some work on the house. Got some projects I want to finish up and get the truck rewrapped and get the maintenance done on the rig. Okay, all right, basically, and you always want to soak your injector in a bucket of fresh water so it doesn't get corroded and sticky. If it does that, then it's not going to work. Okay, Here's how we're going to hook it up. Go ahead and uncoil her out of the water so the line's straight. See that? This is a downstream injector right here. It's set up for 5-gallon to 8-gallon a minute machines. It's got a 2.3 orifice in it. Plug it in. Bring her on around. Now these lids are expensive. They're $18 each. Put it in the toolbox so you don't lose it. And sometimes you get distracted by the customer or somebody's asking a question and then you forget all about it. You drive off and there goes $18 down the road. Now I've driven back to look for them. You never find them because they roll. You don't know where they're going to go. This is an injection tube. A lot of you guys starting out, you go, oh, how do I get my tube to stay down in the water? Well, that little weight on that filter is not going to work. And you don't want to put metal in your SH tank anyway, okay? So, now when the tank gets a little low, you got to make sure this tube goes in there the correct way, or it'll flip up on you and you won't be getting any SH in the line. You want to make sure it stays down in there. Okay? Alright, now this hose reel here is strictly for storage. There's no water hooked up to it or anything like that. You just plug in and you're ready to go. Nice custom gun storage. You can get that at Ameritech. One of the only companies that makes a secret gun storage. All right, how this is going to work. These are the soap tips. Okay? This is your V-Jet. 2025 is the number. This is a long-range soap tip. It's a 0060, the original tall reach tip, which is getting kind of wore out. I'll have to replace all these tips coming up here on the J-Rod. This is a 4015 wide rinse. This is a 0015 wash jet tip, okay? This comes in handy for a lot of things, okay? You use these tips here, soap tips, and it turns the soap on. Use these two here, rinse tips, and it turns the soap off. It's that simple. Now, if you want to use different tapes, different tips, you can get a downstream injector bypass, and you can just shut your downstreamer off. It bypasses the injector, and you can use whatever tip you want. But to get started, use the basics. These are $8 a piece. So what are we looking at here? 32 bucks versus 350 to 500 for a TV remote control. Right, Cliff? All right, let's get after it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and downstream this house real quick. Show you how quick it takes. I'm just going to do this all the way to there. That V-Jet soap tip, so watch the soap come out on the garage door. There it is. let's have a quick look, okay? I got some SH sprayed in here. My injector gave me a bunch of problems, so now I got a new injector. Let's get after it. Let's have a look. Everything looks good. All the mold's going away. Now it's time for the satisfying rinse. Let's get after it. Let's have a look. Look at that, huh? Looks great. All the mold's gone. Hey, Pooch. Isn't that a cute little dog in there? Aren't you a cute little guy? Cute dog. All dogs are cool. Anyway, I'm Donnie Dog, and we're done with this job. All right. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that. Ding the bell. Be notified of all the crazy pressure washing stuff. We got a 2-story house coming up next, and we'll see you later. Let's get after it. All right, let's have a look. Okay, now this has been a regular customer for a long time. The lady needs a little help. Went ahead and clean these gutters up. Got the whole front all nice and clean. Just gonna have an open house here this weekend, so she did hire me to do the house on May 1st. I'm gonna give her the option. Seeing as that she's going to sell it, should be good enough. I'm willing to do that for free for her, just for being a loyal customer for 5-6 years. Feel bad about her husband being passed away, so you know, that's the kind part of me, coming out, you know. Got to be a do-gooder in this world. There's too many people that aren't do-gooders. We need a lot more. All right, let's get after it. Okay, this is a regular customer. 2-story house. It's not too bad in the front. Just needs a little bit of cleaning up a little bit. We're trying to blast that tape up off of there with the wash jet tip once we get going here. But this needs a good rinse. There's a bee's nest up there. I got an extension wand out today, just an 8-footer. The back of the house. See that up there? All right, we'll be able to get that, part of that from this side. We'll be able to get all of that from here up there, okay? Then we'll go around the other side and we'll knock that out, okay? We're gonna start in the front corner of the house here. We're using the original 0060. Just put a brand new one in. So it ought to shoot pretty good, okay? All right, let's get after it. Everything's looking bright and white again. We're going to switch to the smaller gun. We're going to get under there a lot better. Right now, all that white, that soffit right there was all black all the way down, and that tall reach tip reached all the way. I was standing there by the fence and got all the way down by the pool cage. All right, we're going to go ahead and shoot on down there. I got to go get my other J-rod so I can get a smaller mist in my smaller gun. Let's get after it. All right, if you look up there, there's still a little bit of stuff right there, so still got to shoot some and get it underneath there. This wind is killing me. You just have to wait. It's almost there. The gutter got it all. I just had that little bit by where the gutter spout is. All right, we're going to hit that a little bit more. We'll be back. And now for the satisfying rinse. Check that puppy out. It looks beautiful. Driveway's all nice and squeaky. All under there's nice and clean. All the way down the pool. Now we just got to go down this side, and we're going to be going with the wind, so we should be able to get that whole back section done. All right, let's get after it. All right, let's take a look. Look how nice and white that is up there, huh? It was black all the way across. It's all perfect. All that's good. All we got to do is SH this right here. Then we'll be back for the satisfying rinse. All in one, of course. Let's get after it. All right, take a look at that. Looks beautiful. Was black when we got here. Everything's cleaned off. It's a wrap. All right, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do so. Ring the bell and be notified of all the crazy pressure washing stuff that goes on here at Super Blast. Free class all the time. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If I can help you, I will. If I need some help, I'll ask you. Always wanting to learn something new. All right, let's get after it, all right? See you tomorrow. Hey, I'm Don from Super Blast. I got a regular customer. Joe, what do you think about the job today?
Great job that he does. Great job. I'll take him anytime, over anybody.
There you have it. You heard it from the horse's mouth right here.
Professional worker.
Regular customer. This is like my third time here, right?
That's right.
All right. You remember what to do, right? Get after it.